Hi, you're watching 5 Minutes with Uncle Bear. I'm Uncle Bear, and we're going to talk more today about connection with self. I'm going to take a little bit of a detour off, though, to connection with others, because I'm going to talk about something that many of you already know lots about, but maybe you are not remembering: oxytocin. So what is oxytocin? Oxytocin is a hormone that acts as a neuromodulator, and that means it works in the brain. And it is a prosocial hormone that basically is the opposite of the survival, flight, fight, or freeze. And it brings you towards people. So, why is that important to you? Well, what they have done with the research with oxytocin has shown that it makes you heal faster. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel more love, that you belong, all sorts of things that are really good for your health. And according to some of my notes, Paul Zak, who's a big researcher about oxytocin, he really is stressing the fact that these kind of behaviors are the behaviors that we need now in this world. We need to be able to deal with each other in a kinder way, in a more connected way. And oxytocin helps that. But it's only one of many things that help that. So where do you get oxytocin? You get oxytocin when you have a baby, when you breastfeed, when you have sex. Those are the big ones. And what they've discovered in the last 10 years or so is that you also get oxytocin in other ways too. You get it by touch. And we are not a very touch-happy culture in general. When I did my work in Chicago, the people that I served, so many of them were so physically isolated. They had not been touched in forever. Now, I'm a sneaky bear, so in my employment preparation training workshop, we had to shake hands. So I talked about oxytocin, but I would do it in a way that said, hey, let's practice handshaking. Because by the way, most of you suck at shaking hands. You may think you're good at shaking hands, but you suck. So I would get them shaking hands, and they would fist bump, and they would do high fives and things like that. And then I would lay on the information that Virginia Satir, who is a psychotherapist, she says. Now, and I don't know how much this is, by the way, I don't know if what I'm telling you is actually totally true. Just do your research. Don't believe what you hear. Research it for yourself. She's the one who says you need 4 hugs for survival. Just survival. That's what a human being actually needs. It doesn't mean that you're going to die if you don't get that. But we need that amount of connection and oxytocin, right? The next level is 8 hugs, and that is for maintenance. So you feel pretty chill about things. Even though there's tons of other things going on too, that getting that much oxytocin is going to get you chill. And then the next level is for growth, and that's 12 hugs. 12 hugs a day for something I like to call thrival. The people that I served, most of them didn't get 1 hug a day, not 1 hug a week. So actually, we would start hugging. And by the way, your boundaries are really important. So if you don't want to hug, don't hug. Get it in other ways. It's just the easiest way to get oxytocin. It's going to help your health overall and feel less stressed is through touch and through hugging. So massage, you can get it through yourself, but you're going to get more if you involve another person. So appropriately touching with another person, right? You can also get it apparently from watching emotional movies that make you feel empathetic a lot, which is fascinating. Also through storytelling, which is awesome, that you can actually get a bump of oxytocin from storytelling, right? Also through petting dogs, through exercising or doing something kind of stressful, positive stressful on the body with other people. There's a lot of different ways. So please check that out. Go to the webs and check it out. Oxytocin is an amazing way for you to connect to yourself because you're nourishing yourself with something that you really need. We are a social species. We need each other. Sorry, I know you don't like maybe some folks, but we really do need each other. So oxytocin and the production of it is really a great thing to have in your life. So connection with self, oxytocin is a wonderful thing. It's not perfect. Believe me, there's some funky research that also suggests that it makes us a little bit more like our group is the best group. We don't really need that so much, but we don't really know. Remember, this is the thing I really want to say, and I talk about neuroscience a lot, though I don't know much about it. We're at the beginning of understanding so much of this. So take everything kind of lightly, but experiment with whatever works. Effectiveness is a measure of truth. If it works, use it. If it doesn't, let it go. All right, so that's the little section of oxytocin. Thank you for hanging out with me. Subscribe. I guess you're supposed to say that. I still don't have a goodbye phrase, but I just say thank you. Thank you. And I'm hugging you in my own bear kind of way. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye.